Hello everyone, my name is Riley and this is RDW Glass, a glass blowing YouTube channel where I go over different glass blowing things each week. Some days I'll do something to do with a glass tool, some days we'll be making a creation, other videos we've just talked about colors. So what we're going to do today is be creating a cross. The cross is very symbolic, obviously. One of the biggest religions is Christianity. So as a beginning glass artist, if you're looking to earn money off of glass, you have to think about markets. And religion is a huge market. One thing you can do in the glass world is make a cross and put a loop on it, and then you can sell them in bulk. Imagine somebody who's deeply into Christianity and deeply into handcrafted art. What you can do is you can make a bunch of different colors of these and sell one person almost every color of glass that you own. They want a blue one, they want a purple one, they want to wear a different one to church each week. So just think about opportunities and try to figure out a way to grasp them. And one thing that I enjoy making and I've earned money off of is the crosses. Alright, now we're going to flip the camera and I'm going to create a cross for you guys. That way you have an understanding of how I make my crosses. Alright, the color I'm choosing today is this blue. Now this blue color is aqua and I enjoy it, so that's why we're going to create a cross out of it. The crosses I've made so far have all been out of translucent colors, like the see-throughs. So this is my first opaque cross that I'm going to make, and I felt like that would be a great way to show you guys how I make my crosses. Turning the fan up a little bit more, have more ventilation. We're gonna get right into it. Recently I got the question, what's one of the most important things to get ready for glass blowing? Make sure you have glasses. After you have your torch and your gases, make sure you have glasses. The other most important thing ever, if you're working inside of a room, have proper ventilation right in front of you. People have fans above them and in front of them. Whatever works for you, just make sure that those gases aren't sitting in a room. Just because you have a door open in a room doesn't mean the gases are flowing in and out. You need something taking air out of the room. Very important. Hope everybody's having a great day. Make sure that if you're liking these videos, you're actually hitting the like button on the videos. And if you are enjoying each video each week, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I post new videos every single Tuesday. And that is something that I look forward to doing. And I hope there's some people out there that look forward to seeing the new video each week. So if you've seen our videos on how to create a loop, then you have a perfect understanding of what we're doing right now. We're getting the glass hot, and let's take these. Okay. So why do I create my loop first? Well, when I was starting to make these crosses and I was doing the loop after, I was realizing that they were looking more like upside down crosses because of, the loop being a higher up on the thing. So the loop being higher up on the cross made the crosses begin to look kind of like upside down crosses. So I did not like that, so we switched it around. And now that I create the loop first, I can actually see how tall the piece is going to be right from the start. Alright, let's use our mini torch to get in there. what we're doing is we're cleaning up any creasing. And the creasing just happens because we were moving the glass while it was not hot enough. So you get like creases. So we're just cleaning that up. And it's also always good to clean inside your loop just to make it more circular. And we're going to use this too, our reamer here, to make sure that the loop hole is as wide as we want it to be. Because we want someone's chain to be able to fit through that. Obviously, that's with any of our loops. And like I said, we have an actual video just specifically on learning how to create a good loop. And we show multiple ways, not just the way that I just did there, but I think I show 3 different ways to create a loop. This just happens to be the way that I chose today for this video. Alright, so now that I have a cross and it even has a flat end back here, that way it'll sit flat up against somebody's shirt. Now what we have to get working on is making sure that we have something that's going to be even. So that's why I have this other piece right here already ready. And we're going to cut it in halves. I'm going to stick this in the kiln, that way this piece of glass stays hot. I'm going to accept that this piece is perfect for our 2 cross ends. Alright. And to do that, we're going to try to even out the way that they look on the ends. That way we don't have trouble there. Because I saw that this side was a little thicker than this side. That's because I mushed it up against this. So this is a 6mm rod, and this is an 8mm rod. So you have a little bit of a difference in the size around. So that's why this one started to mush up more. So we have something that looks pretty even across. Haha, across. I'm just heating up this whole section now because I don't want it to crack anywhere. Now, because I want to keep these pieces even, what I'm going to do is, as soon as that's cold enough, we're going to cut right in the middle. Alright. And thank goodness, those are very similar sizes. So one at a time. I'm trying to think if I'm going to burn this off or cut it. Just cut it. Alright, let's grab the other piece. okay. The glass blowing channel, you guys get to see what it's like being a glass artist and having to fix your mistakes. Redemption. So if you were to think about what happened right there, why would it have cracked? It was because we weren't controlling the heat enough. So just remember that heat control is very important. Right? Everything working better. And now that we're melting everything back together, we're getting the look that we want. Right? That's okay. Well, I want to keep it the piece like this piece straight on while we're doing this, but if it curves off a little bit, that's also okay because we can fix it with tweezers once everything's melted together properly. Wow. Beautiful. Now what I'm going to do, decorate in that section, just straighten this, alright. I like. The opaque colors tend to lose heat quicker, and that's also why we experienced that break earlier. So you can see that break has nothing to do with the strength of this piece. If anything, it's stronger now that we took the mini torch and got really in there and melted everything. Alright. Now what we need to do is cut it there. Yep. So what I'm going to do is try to make sure that this piece doesn't crack again by heating it all up like this. That way we don't have to put it back in the kiln. Got some stuff on this I just noticed, so let's take it off. Start with a clean punty. Alright, let's think about how far we want this to be. Oh. Yep, there we go. Alright. How do you make a cross pendant? That's how I make my cross pendant. That soot can easily be wiped off. See, so that black soot can all go away. This would be a perfect pendant. What do we have to do though? We have to polish off that end so we can get it off the splinter. By simply, I'm going to take my bigger tweezers, grabbing our big tweezers, tap, and polish. And then what happens with all of our glass after we create something? If you're interested in how long I do the kiln cycle, go ahead to the end of last video, our very last video. Watch to the end of that and I start explaining how I do my kiln cycle. Alright everybody, today we created a cross. Please make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're enjoying the content, and hitting the like button if you're actually liking what you're watching. Alright everybody, I'm going to show you the support board just so you can see that we have our website right here, and we have our Instagram. Please go ahead and follow us on our Instagram, we post daily. Please check out the website because I have a bunch of glass up for sale there. And if you watched the end of the last video, I also gave a discount code for the website. So please be sure to check those out. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a great week. And I'll see you back here next Tuesday. Peace. Happy melting.